far away from each other, you know?
To them, thus making
Stolzen in der neue Faltenberger zu präsentieren.
They make my butt look like shiny, healthy, round apples, you know. Hey, you steel pants guy, bite me. Jennifer, will you stop looking at my ass, please, and play the next song? So next song, coming up.
Neon Synth Radio. FM 98.4.
Have a neon day, my friends. I don't know why, but today I'm just in a good mood. Maybe because of you guys, although I'm not really sure how many of you are listening. Seriously, how many of you are still alive? If someone is out there, please call us. Please. I've heard that the Steel Pants Radio receives a lot more callers, and we want to beat them if we can. So please hurry up. What is this, a caller? Hello, sir. How are you doing?
Hey, I'm Shane from Steel Pants. You know, I had it with you guys always mocking us. Please cut it out, okay?
I'm Shane too. Why do you pick the same name as me? How unoriginal.
Shut up, you little pansy, or I find you and beat you to a pulp.
See, this is why our radio is much more friendly than yours. You rockers are so aggressive. How rude.
Whatever, bye now, you little moron.
Neon Synth Radio. We don't care about Steel Pants. FM 98.4.
Have a shiny, sandy, and windy and neon-like day, my friends. This is Neon Synth Radio, FM 98.4. You know, today coming to work I saw Mother with one of those weird-looking, nasty European cars that needs oil in the gas tank, I guess. I tried to help her, but when she looked at me I noticed that she had 3 eyes. Seriously, people these days. Looking at me like that, I just had to run away. But you cannot run away from good music, cause our next song is one of my favorites. Come and taste it. Neon Synth Radio, FM 98.4.
Synth Radio.
Have a wonderful day, my friends. I forgot to tell you before that only girls and boys with sexy bodies can listen to this radio station. If you're an ugly person without style, please turn off the radio now, okay? That being said, I mean ugly people. I saw a few really, really ugly people today. I mean, they had wheels instead of legs, and they said all kinds of nasty stuff. I had to run like hell. One of them followed me here to the studio. Seriously, what are those things?
Guns N' Roses.
Werbung! Ist dein Fahrzeug alt und dreckig? Dann spritz darauf! Mit unserem neuen Spritzdarauf-Polierer wird deine Karre so gut wie neu. Nur eine kleine Handbewegung und...
The apocalypse, I don't see too many of them, thank God. But geez, I...
Without a sales contract. But seriously, the car is good. It's called the Falkenberger. Wow, I'm pretty good at speaking German. Falkenberger! I might as well go get a job on Übermensch Radio. Nah, I stay here. I will never ever leave you guys. This bad boy Jason is yours to keep. But seriously, those Germans do know how to make good cars. I really like the smell of the smoke of a two-stroke engine. It reminds me of my childhood. Well, I didn't had any childhood actually, because I was kept in a basement for 4 years, but whenever I heard my dad starting his two-stroke car, I know that he went away, and that meant no beatings that day. So maybe this is where the good feelings come from. But back on topic, I actually have the Gewaltig version of the car, which has lots of room. I can even fit my mother-in-law in it, if I would want that. But I don't want that. And this was not a paid promotion, I just promoted because I like it, okay?
Chat till you die. Go and eat some pie or get really high while you are listening to Chat Till You Die. Hello everyone, this is Jason again, and I must say I have the best job in the whole wide world. I'm just having fun and talking, and I'm basically chatting with you guys, even if I don't hear your responses.
Acknowledge or admit that he's one of the above mentioned? I think not. But this is a topic for another time. Let's talk about hypocrites. Do any of you uneducated survivors know what that even means? Chances are, if you don't know what a hypocrite is, you are one. Oh, and by the way, by educated, I mean you can educate yourself at home too. Read some freaking books, look around, sit down, think, use your brain. That's what it's for, my man, or my woman. While I don't have any women, I don't like them, and I tell you why. They are also hypocrites. And I'm being honest, it is scientifically proven that more women are hypocrites than men. But that is an evolutionary reason. They have much higher expectations to live up to. And when they cannot live up to these aforementioned expectations, they pretend to live up to them, thus making them hypocrites. They become hypocrites, like weird-ass creatures transforming in the night under the moonlight. But let us not stray away from our main topic. Let me, Angry Greg, educate you a bit. So hypocrisy is basically saying stuff and then not doing that stuff. Like preaching about eating healthy, and then you go home and eat the most unhealthy food you can just hope to find in your fridge. Pretending to be faithful and saying nasty things about people who have sex with a lot of people, then going home and spreading your legs for the post guy or the milkman. Or if you're a guy, telling everyone that you love your wife. And you tell everyone that all the other guys are dumb for thinking with their penises, and then you go out of town and you're putting your pee-pee into various women in various ways. So actually you are doing the exact opposite of what you are saying, because you want to be seen in a good light in the eyes of other people. And this is an interesting thing also. Why do most people want to be seen as a good guy with a good life, a good wife? Come on, just admit it. You're an asshole. You're a dirty, junk food eating, whoremongering, not wiping your ass after a crap taking ass bandit. And girls, you are whores. You like sex the same way as we do, even more dirtier, just admit it. We are filthy animals. This is Angry Greg, and you all can lick my leg.
You know what I really hate? Radio hosts, man. Those irritating, always talking, blabbering, bumbling idiots who think they know everything better than everyone else. They are always friendly, they are always nice. They tell you how hot the weather is, even if it's cold as ice. They tell the news and they sound happy. Oh, and what else? Let's see. They know what it takes to make you lose your weight. They know what you should eat after 8. Well, guess what, assholes? This is the apocalypse. I am glad if I am even alive till 8. Especially that neon synth radio guy. God, is he irritating, and he even thinks he's sexy. Like, what the hell does that matter on the radio anyways? Just have a good voice and that's it. If you have a good voice, you can talk all the shit you want and people will still love you. You will always have a job. This is just utter nonsense. I swear to God, if I hear the voice of that guy one more time, I'd go to the radio station and just kick him in the armpit. I will kick his armpit, because that is not the usual place you could kick, you know? Because that is not the usual place you will kick someone, you know? I want to make him feel special by not kicking him in the nuts or kicking his ass. I want to kick his freaking armpit. You know, the first thing it said before that you only have to have a good voice doesn't even apply to him. He does not have a good voice at all. Next up is our favorite masculine rock radio host, Shane. The guy who does not like rain. Well, guess what, asshole? I don't like rain either. But we are still not friends. He thinks he's cool, playing rock music, drinking beer. Yeah, we get it. Everyone who listens to rock or metal and drinks beer is so cool. With your dark clothes and your idiot attitude, till someone kicks you guys in the armpit. But your armpits must smell like a shithole, so I don't even want to get my feet anywhere near them. You are not worthy to be kicked in the armpit. You guys are not even good for that. Okay. Who else we got? Oh, I know, the guy from Chat Till You Die, Jason. So let's see, Actually, Jason is okay. I cannot say anything bad about Jason, I like him. Seriously, no one can hate Chat Till You Die, not even me. Speaking about radio hosts, my god, I'm a radio host too. Am I annoying? Should I hate myself? God, I hate myself.
Angry Greg's Rage Radio, FM 96.6. If your face is wrong, I know a good fix. And I run away with the chicks. Okay, you know what I really hate? The school system. The education system. Like, I want to study what I like, what I'm interested in. You know? I know, we all should be able to read and write and, you know, do some basic math and stuff. Math can be important, but other than that, I'm just not impressed with the way schools work. I mean, if I'm interested in history, I want to focus on that and not freaking chemistry class. I mean, it always felt like they were wasting my time, and the other thing, we should need more important things to focus on. Modern schools, like, most people don't know how to fill out official papers, hell, even pay the bills correctly. I mean, is there a subject on these things in schools? Most people can't even write a letter properly and things like that. And just the way things work are bad. I mean, school is humiliating. The other kids laugh at you, teachers laugh at you. If you do something wrong or you don't know something, they make an example out of you. They want you to perform like all the other kids. But why should you be able to do all the things the others can? Let's suppose you're good at a foreign language and you sit in a math class and you just don't know what the heck is going on, you know. And they laugh at you, and then the tides turn. When the, I don't know, French class begins and you are good at French. Now the other kids cry and you are the only one who's laughing. It's just so strange, but this is how it works, I guess. But you know what's still the best part of all this is? I almost forgot. All of the schools burned down long ago. This is Angry Greg's Rage Radio on 96.6. Okay, now I'm really frustrated. Like, what's up with all the cacti in this world? Why are there so many of them? I just want to, I try to run them over, but as I kill one, there's another one. And there is just, no end to them. Like if I would have a truck